Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and happy holidays! We are here with this year's winter banner, Holiday Lessons, featuring my dear Professor Byleth, ×2. They are also joined by Edelgard, Dimitri, and newcomer Yunaka in quite a stacked lineup. It seems the summoners were rather nice this year to get such a wonderful banner. So yes, of course, as you would have expected, we are here to summon for our dear professor. It is actually currently Christmas Eve, and I have been saving and waiting, and I can wait no longer to open my presents. We've got 1,000 orbs, and we are going to go for them. And real quick, let's take a look, a sneak peek at what is under the tree. This year we have Byleth and Byleth. Not the most inspired pair-up team we could have gotten, but considering the alternative that I was afraid of getting, this is actually quite nice. I do think there are some other options that we could have gotten for male Byleth. I would have loved to see him with like Geralt, or as a meme pick, Gatekeeper would have been really funny, or someone like male Alir. Hortensia would have been another good candidate based off of Engage, but this is, again, still not the worst thing that could have happened, even if this is the third character paired with themselves that we've gotten this year, so it's a little bit of a stale combo. I'm still okay with this, and it just means we have 2 professors for the price of 1. Their kit is very stacked. This monstrous weapon does just about everything you would want a save unit to do, and then they still have a pref special on top of it that both pierces and grants damage reduction. So being a bit of a hypocrite there. And they also come with Fire Flood Boost 3, the new Weaving Fighter, and of course AR Far Save, as is tradition for the Winter Banner. They also have a pretty strong looking duo skill, even if those aren't always the most reliable things in like Aether raids. But overall, quite the solid package here for our professors, and I'm very much looking forward to pulling them. Of course, we're going to get as many merges as possible with our orbs. On blue, we have Edelgard, who is very monstrous, just slams into the enemy repeatedly, drops divine flames all over the place, really lighting up the holidays. And yes, she also has the Armored Blaze special and Attack Def Prime and Def Res Ploy, so quite a stacked kit as well. Next we have Dimitri, who at first I thought might have been a demote, but then I saw his kit and absolutely not. He has Attack Speed Prime 4, Panic Smoke 4, and the new No Quarter special, which is an inheritable special that also pierces damage reduction. So very sought after. Surprisingly available to more units than I expected. I thought it might be a cavalry only skill or something, but I think it's any melee unit except I think beasts and dragons. They usually get excluded from things like that. I might be missing something else. Maybe also armors were excluded. I don't remember off the top of my head. But it is a very powerful special. It will probably be very much in demand. I can think of several units off the top of my head, like Geralt and Seteth, who I would love to put it on. So he is definitely a great pickup as well. And finally, we have Miss Yunaka as the surprise, but not really addition. A lot of people expected to see her here, and I imagine a lot of people were very excited by her. She is very powerful as well, very strong initiator with Flared Sparrow, the new Assassin Strike, which I think would be pretty nifty on Spring Ash, honestly. It's the counterpart to Occultist Strike, but for physical units. And then finally, Fatal Smoke 4 would also be a nifty pickup. Very strong unit who chips down the enemy, I think she ignores like most of damage reduction. I think it's like 90% damage reduction. And then also can get around miracle effects. So she will probably kill you if she initiates. Very silly unit. So again, quite the stacked lineup. Unfortunately, Claude was sent off to be the Tempest Trial reward, so he did not get to show up on the banner itself. But factoring that in, all 3 house leaders are here, as well as both versions of Byleth, which, with that in mind, makes this pairing make a bit more sense, even if, again, not my ideal pairing, but still very excited. Anyway, again, I have been saving all these orbs. I was actually originally saving them for a potential fallen male Byleth later next year, but I guess we're breaking open the orb bank early, so we're going to drop these orbs, try and get as many copies as possible. We also get, I think it's 4 sparks this year as a special holiday bonus, so we'll probably be able to pick up everyone on the banner, even though Byleth is our main target, and that'll be pretty nifty as well. I've got my Santa Byleth outfit on, I've got Byleth's ring, I've got his amiibo, and I have some delicious holiday treats, so hopefully those will give us all the luck we need to get on the nice list and bring home our dear professor. Alright, so of course we are focusing red, starting off with 2 red orbs. I don't think we'll be able to get the plus 10 here, but we're going to try our best. Starting off with Bantu, who, he kind of fits the banner. He's got the red, and he is a old man. I'm not sure if he's necessarily the most jolly, but, you know, I think we could swing a Santa Bantu, right? You think he'd fit? I think he'd fit. But, yeah, we're going to try and get as many copies as possible, and, we'll just see. We'll just see how things work. I forgot to mention my priority list backup is probably Dimitri, because no quarter is just going to be pretty nice fodder to pass around to everyone. And then I think Yunaka's fodder is probably a bit more universal than Edelgard's. Again, I think I'll be able to get all of them eventually via the spark, so I'm not too concerned with it, but yeah, I think my priority is red, green, colorless, blue, but we definitely want to hone in on those reds. Also, speaking of the luck, I've got all my stuff for luck, but I was also, while I was waiting for server reset, I was sitting there listening to some music, and I only have, like, out of the 1,000+ songs in my library, I only have 2 Christmas-related songs. They're both Vocaloid ones, and it randomly shuffled to one of those, and so I have a feeling that was also a sign of luck on the way, or at least I hope so. Anyway, check out Magical Christmas featuring Len and Ren Kagami, the time-honored holiday tradition. Yeah, I was very blindsided with this. We usually get 3 houses characters on Winter Banner, but I really didn't expect them to just drop all the lords here. And then, like, even when that happened, it was like, oh, okay. And then the last thing was Byleth, and I was like, oh my god, and I lost it. Unfortunately, no reds on this wheel, so we will try and grab a Yunaka. Nope, just a Setsuna. Alright, so far, it's not going amazing, but hopefully that luck will turn around soon. Oh, a second Tanith. Not quite as exciting. I don't even remember what she has, but I remember not being too impressed by it. Come on, Professor. No. Yeah, I saved a lot of orbs. I wanted to hit 1,000, and also I thought it would be fun to turn this into a holiday special, so I didn't pull immediately. I resisted the urge, even though I was really excited. I wonder if people thought I forgot or something. No, I was just waiting, and And I thought it would be fun to do a little holiday special. See if we could get our dear professor. Oh, Dwyer. I keep forgetting that he's in the game, and I keep lamenting the fact that they made him a generic infantry staff instead of a mounted healer. There we go, 3 reds, a little bit better. We got to get those reds. It's the color of the season, right? I was also hoping we would see. Oh, well, she's new. So we got a Cyrene as our first 5-star. What do you have? Speed res catch. Pegasus Flight 4. Okay. Not super duper amazing, but maybe I'll find some use for her. Yeah, not an amazing pull here. Really wish that had been our professor, but it is what it is. I forgot what I was saying, but... Oh, there we go! Professors! 2 of them! 2 of them. We are both Byleth from different worlds, but together we will fulfill our obligations as winter envoys. Ah, that's so hype. Minus attack, plus speed. On any other Byleth, literally any other Byleth, that plus speed would be very exciting. On this one, not so much. I find it very funny. We finally have the slow Byleth. And they do want that attack. They also want high res for all the effects on their monstrous sword. Which this sword, I've seen people make fun of it. It is a little goofy looking, but I like that it kind of looks like a Christmas tree. More importantly, it also kind of looks like Sothis. It also kind of reminded me of the Great Fairy Sword from Majora's Mask. It doesn't really look like it, but I think just the kind of like design with the outside and then like the inside having like that flat coloring. I don't know. It just reminded me of the sword from Majora's Mask. But there we go. I'm so excited for them. Oh yeah, I remember. I was hoping this year we would see a Winter Dedu as like the Grail unit who would use like a sword, and I guess I got my sword armor 3 houses character that I like, just not quite in the way I was expecting. But yes, this is exciting. I finally have them, and we will hopefully get many more along the way. Alright, so that is our first gift unwrapped. I guess technically second if we count that Cyrene. But we still have many more to go, so let's continue onwards for our dear professors. Well, never mind. Green it is. That's fine, that's the secondary color of the season, correct? Nope, just Americ. But that's another thing I wanted to say right up front. If by some Christmas miracle we manage to get the plus 10 here, I'm not doing a showcase video for them. I'm not doing an individual showcase for them. They are built right out of the box. There's nothing I really need to change or do with them. I don't feel like it would be very interesting, so we're just not going to do it. But that's fine. You guys are getting a super long, super special summoning session, so I hope that will suffice in its place. Yeah, with the showcase videos, I like to do at least something interesting, but Byleth's kit is stacked right out of the box, right out of the gift box, all wrapped, all ready to go, and they don't need anything else, so I don't know that it would make for the most interesting video. Alright, where are our professors? Bring them home. There we go. That is a great wheel. I'm almost tempted to just pull the full thing. We'll see. Okay, a Lapis. Not who we are hoping to see, but she is one of the newer units, so not bad. I wish she had a weapon that like had built-in knockback on it. I think that would be funny to reference the big sword that she starts with in Engage. I like those smash weapons even if they're not super practical, and I do think they would have been fun as like as weapons that have built-in knockback. That would be just a cool set of inheritable weapons, even if they're really niche. Oh, Corn Boy. Corn Boy, always happy to see him, but I would still rather see my professors. Come on, show us a second one. No. Well, you know what? Crom is also a great gift. Maybe not a main present, but a decent stocking stuffer, because Aether is just always pretty good. That green orb is tempting, but I'm just gonna stay focused. We have to stay focused for the professors. All right, come on. Red orb, show us. No, that's another Tanith. What does she even have? What does she have? I don't remember. Flower formation, sturdy blow. Okay. Yeah, not stuff that I'm particularly in need of at the moment. Alright, so just one red to make up for that stacked wheel last time, unfortunately. Alright, come on. Rally luck. Rally luck. Show us some festive cheer with the dear professors. No. No. But we are creeping close to our first spark, which is nice at least. Alright. Another green this time around, I guess. I do think it was, like, I get why they stacked it with all the house leaders and both Byleths. Kind of cheated there to get female Byleth on there without taking up a second slot. But I get why they did it from a thematic perspective, but I still feel like it was kind of an odd choice because they always bundle the house leaders together, and each one could pretty much carry a banner on its own. So I feel like they could have just done Edelgard or Dimitri this year, and then next year the other one, and then Claude the year after. And they would have been set for like 3 years, but they always bundle them together. And I'm sure the banner does really well, but is it worth burning up 3 highly profitable lead units right off the bat? I'm not so sure. Alright, come on. Professor. No. Alright, so far, luck isn't amazingly, overwhelmingly great, but hopefully it'll turn. Professor, I got all these treats for you. Come, partake in the feast. No, another Crom. Again, that's fine. One of the better units we could just pull from red in the 3-4 pool. Always pretty happy to see Croms just because that Aether fodder is super helpful. Oh, an Alm. Nifty. Not bad, not amazing. Alright, red, come on. No. There we go, that's the kind of wheel. We want a lot of wheels like this. Just oops, all red. Oh, Sunboy Morgie. He has come to receive his holiday present. He wants a tome, I'm sure. Or maybe a shovel to dig more holes. A fir tree. Come on, Byleth and Byleth. Yeah, I've never gone for a 5-star seasonal unit, and I've also, by extension, never gone for a +10 duo unit. So going for that is a bit different from going for the demotes, which this banner doesn't even have. I thought Dimitri might have been the demote at first, and then they showed his kit, and I was like, oh, never mind. I think this is like the first seasonal banner since they added demotes that didn't have one. I think that's odd. I do think they could have demoted someone. Like, Dimitri would have been fine as the demote, but alas, no such luck this time. I would have been fine with Byleth not being the duo and being a demote, honestly. Oh, Malice. Very imposing silhouette, but not so imposing kit as I recall. Actually, Spurn is not bad. Attack speed push, not as in demand as it used to be, but definitely could be worse there. And we are right next to the Spark, but no reds, sadly. A Soren. Okay. Not the fancy new Soren, though, unfortunately. Again, with no reds. Back-to-back wheels with no reds is a little unfortunate. Oh, but an Ascendant Fjorm. You know what? Not Dimitri, but a very nice consolation prize. I still really like Fjorm. I wouldn't mind a +10, even though I think Byleth kind of just completely outclasses her. But I've got a decent number of copies of her. This one's plus speed. I really wish you got an Ascendant Fleuret for every copy you summoned. That would make her a bit more exciting, but again, still not bad. Not a bad pickup. And 3 wheels in a row with no reds. That's very unfortunate. And we also have all 3 focus charges on deck. So I was like, this time I'm hoping not to see Dimitri. I want to save that focus charge guarantee for Professor Byleth. That would be ideal. And let's go ahead and redeem our first Spark. Professor, come to us. Yes, there they are. +1. That will remove the attack flaw, which is very important. And we got a Celestial Stone. Nice. There we go. Neutral Professor, but we are still looking for that attack or res, and then I'll Ascendant Fleuret the other one. All right, the festivities continue. Hopefully our luck starts to pick up, because so far not amazing. We've gotten a decent number of 5 stars at this point, but again, just only that one copy stings a little bit. Oh, and speaking of, here is another. This time is a Pegasus Nino. Not super helpful, but didn't break my pity, so I'm happy with it, honestly. There we go, more reds. All right, show us Professor. Professor Byleth. No. Yeah, I'm starting to get worried that I maybe used all my luck up earlier this month. I did that very fun collab summons with Tane. It was a lot of fun. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. It was very fun to record. And as an update, he didn't get all the copies during that session, but he kept pulling afterwards with the orbs he collected following that banner, and he did manage to actually get the plus 10 before the banner ended, which was really impressive. So again, congrats to him. But now I'm worried that I used all my luck there. I gave all my luck to him. Well, I suppose it is the season of giving, so if that is the case, then it's not the end of the world. But I would really like to see those Byleths. Also, I think it's really funny. We both got versions of our favorite character back to back, same month, both using a sword, both defense oriented. Just really, really funny coincidence there. All right, come on, Professor. Where are you? I think they got lost at the snack table. They're eating everything. I brought snacks for you. Come, partake. Alright, 2 reds is a little better at least. Olivia, not super great. Almost pressed the wrong thing. Alright, come on. Byleth. No. Again, please don't give me a focus unit while I've got that focus charge up. We will actually happily take No Shirt Hawkeye, even though he will freeze in the biting snow. He is better than the alternative right now. I just want to see my professors. Well, he's got the red armor, just not quite what I was hoping to see there. Yeah, Byleth is like, oh, seriously? Why couldn't that have been back-to-back professors? Yeah, Byleth seems like a very stacked sword armor. Defensive units haven't been aging the best, though, so they kind of need to be stacked, but we'll see how long they hold up. But I'm going for them just because they're the professors, and that's enough for me. Even if they age poorly, it's fine. Although, for them to be immediately power creeped, I'd be very, very scared. We'll see. Oh, there's a Selena. Byleth. Oh my goodness. Too many Kents. Oops, all Kent. Also, are we up to 7%? Oh, yikes. Oh, I guess it's factoring in the focus charge. It's like consolidating all of the... It's consolidating the percentage for focus and non-focus into one. So that makes a little more sense. Oh my goodness. These silly red Christmas Cavaliers keep popping up. Not helpful. Not what we're looking for. This luck is not going so great. I'm getting very nervous now about my investment here. Sunboy Morgie, where's the professor? There they are. Jeez. They got really lost this time. Where were you guys? Plus HP, not ideal, but we'll take it over the plus speed one we have currently. I'm almost tempted to burn the rest of the wheel, but just no other reds makes it not really worth. Pressing onward, I had to stop for a moment to transfer some files before we lost some footage, and boy, it was a close one. That's the kind of red I don't want to see, thanks. But hopefully the red orbs decide to show up instead. Another Tanith, wow. She is showing up with a lot of regularity. There we go, 3 reds, much nicer, much more appealing. Show me multiple Byleths. Not gonna happen, but you can dream, right? If you ask super nicely, maybe it'll happen. Back-to-back Byleths would be incredible. No, Byleth! Well, it wasn't quite back-to-back, but, you know, kind of. We only had a few summons in between. We will happily take them once again. Another plus speed. Oh. They're 2 traditionally fast characters, so old habits are hard to break, I suppose. Oh, yay. I'm very happy about that. Thank you. We needed we needed to get a little bit of luck to make up for the kind of slow pace we've been on so far. So that is very nice. Also, I think it's really funny with female Byleth being here. I've always gone for the male Byleths, but if we eventually get plus 10 on this, we technically, I guess, also have plus 10 female Byleth. I still remember a very funny comment. I don't remember what it was on, but I got a comment or a question at one point, and it was like, "Why do you hate female Byleth?" And I just stared at it in such confusion. I was like, "When did that happen? What? I don't hate female Byleth. I mean, it's Byleth, so I still like her. I just prefer the male version because that's the one that I relate to more. But I have no qualms with female Byleth, so I was just very confused by that comment. I was like, what? When did I hate female Byleth? Was I like a really bad boy this year and like no one told me, or what? What is going on here? Because like I don't remember doing anything bad, but like that I'll take the coal. Like the coal is preferable to whatever that was. Anyway, long story short, yeah, I don't have anything against female Byleth, even though I think this is kind of a uninspired pairing for them. It sure could have been worse. We just saw how much worse it could have been that they could have put Byleth with, so I will happily take female Byleth. Alright, green once again for Dimitri. We're at low pity, so I wouldn't mind having him. Wouldn't ruin my focus charges either. So we got shirtless Hawkeye, thanks. Again, man, you gotta cover up. You're gonna get frostbite. All right, we are at 69 out of 80. Nice. But what would be even nicer would be to reaffirm that I am still on the nice list and send me another Byleth. No, Hana is not Byleth. Another fast swordsman, but we're looking for slow swordsmans this time. Slow ones. They're bogged down with all those gifts. They can't move fast. Yeah, I'm glad that even though they're a sword again, that they're a little different with a different class and a different stat spread. But that just makes Dimitri... I didn't want to do another summon. Oops. Well, I'm committed. Oh, and I probably should have gone colorless instead of blue. Oops. Double oops. But I'm so confused why they did... Ooh, Demon Altena. Well, she's got the red armor, so I guess you can come along this time. No longer my ultimate mortal enemy, so she's okay, I guess. I find the choice to make Dimitri a axe cav again so odd. I feel like they could have done something else with him. Again, if they demoted him, he could have been like a sword cavalry. That would have been kind of nifty. Then he would have shared with Byleth, and that would have been kind of cool. They could have done, I don't know, they could have given him a bow and made him a bow cav. They could have given him a colored dagger and made him a cav like Yunaka, but they would have still been a little different. I don't know. Axe Cav following up after his summer version is just a little uninspired, I feel. Also, we had 666 orbs for the Ashen Demons. Hopefully they will respond to the pact and they will appear before us. Tanith, again, we're seeing a lot of duplicates. The red pool has a lot of units. Why are we seeing so many dupes? Well, it's not new, but it's a little different from what we've been seeing, so we'll take her. There we go, 3 reds. A bit better, a bit better. We need that wheel of just 5 reds, all 5 of them Byleths. That would be incredible. Alright, come on, professors. No, just a Roy. And another red will bring us up to 80, so we'll be able to redeem a Dimitri, which will be nice. Drog, not as nice, but again, at least it's someone we haven't seen that much in the summoning session, so that's cool. Alright, let's bring home His Highness Dimitri. I really wish you could just spark the same character 4 times. That would be much more preferred. But we will still happily take Dimitri. There he is. Looking quite dashing. Through the snow, even. Yeah, he looks really good. I like this art a lot. Yeah, no quarter would be great on Geralt, but he can't really use attack speed prime or panic smoke to that great of effect. So probably wait for no quarter to show up on someone else. Seteth could maybe use this stuff though. But I might just keep this first Dimitri, I'm not sure. Because I do like Dimitri a lot, of course. plus 10ing his Brave version has been such a great investment. Like, I use him like all the time now. He's fantastic. So happy to have His Highness join us for the festivities. But we still need more professors. We need just so many professors. How many would we have if we got all 11 copies here? We'd have, what, 22 professors? Factoring in the fact that they're a duo unit, so there's 2 of them. The barracks would be bursting with Byleths. Brandy's holiday wish is to just see professors as far as the eye can see. Oops, all greens. So our green orbs, never there when you want them. Flood your wheel, defying all logic when you don't want them. Oh, this time all blue. 2 great wheels for the colors that we are not pursuing. Oh, and another Sunboy Morgie. Morgul Borgul, you're not who we're looking for. Nope. Alright, so that was the 4 out of 5 green, the 4 out of 5 blue, the 4 out of 5 colorless, all back to back to back. Can we get the 4 out of 5 red to finish things off? That would be much preferred. Alright, show us the full red. No. But 2 red is better than the last few wheels have been, so we'll take it, I guess. Olivia. No. Oh, hey! Well, not my professor, but it is a female Alir. That's cool. Similar thing with female Byleth. I have no issues with female Alir, but I do prefer the male version. I'm just gonna, I guess we'll just get that out of the way right now before someone says, why do you hate female Alir? I don't, I relate to the male version more. With that said, not sure if I want to keep her or just fodder her to someone. I know a lot of people just take her entire kit and give it to Lumera. And I am still waiting on Lumera, but not sure if I'll do that, but not a bad pickup, even if it's not who I was hoping to see there. Would have much preferred to see our professor. Would have felt a bit luckier there, but still, definitely worse things on red, so that is a pretty nifty pull. Come on, professors. No. Yeah, I think we're technically still, like, slightly above average luck, but I would really love to see a lot more copies here. It would make me very, very happy. Ares does not offer anything. We need Professor Byleth. Okay, second Laszlo in like 3 summons. Not who I'm hoping to see here. Yeah, I swear normally you just get so many more reds, but this time, not seeing a ton of them. Oh, and that one's none. I swear I was a good boy this year. Why is this not going much better? Wow, we're approaching 100 pulls. Kind of insane. Kind of insane. And a Tiki. Again, at least it's someone who we haven't seen a bunch of times. Oh, and once again, no reds. Not even a green as backup, which is unfortunate. There we go, a little bit better. 2 reds. Another Kent. I swear there's always like 1 or 2 units that just constantly pop up in a summoning session, and this time it feels like it's like Kent and Tanith. Selena and Fur have also been rather abundant. Wow. We're getting a few too many wheels with no reds and a few too many wheels with no reds and no greens for my liking. Oh, Nina, who looks far more impressive than a 4-star. I was like, whoa, who is that? And then it's just, oh, it's Nina. Her silhouette was very regal and impressive looking. I was like, whoa, is this some 5-star I forgot about? No. This is also not a 5-star. I want to see the professor. Oh. Another Crom stocking stuffer. Not a 5-star like I was hoping to see, but we will take him with no qualms. Oh, second one. You like him so much, here's a second. But again, among all the 3-4 reds, that is one of the most useful, so I will take it. Oh, and another Dimitri. I wish that had been a Byleth, but really not a bad pickup. I can put his skills on Sedith or someone else. I'm sure I can find some use for it. Yeah, really wish that had been a Byleth, but yeah, still a lot of worse things we could have gotten. We could have gotten an off focus, so no quarter fodder. Pretty nice. Just not as nice as it could have been. Alright, 2 more reds. Double professors. Or even quadruple professors. No. Unfortunately, no. And we are just about at halfway through spending all the orbs. Oh, it's a little unfortunate. These orbs definitely go faster when you're not going for 4-star specials, huh? Seasonal banners. Cruel in different ways every time. Another Olivia. Another Olivia. Yep, officially under the halfway point of my orb stash. Very sad. Well, like I said, these orbs were mostly intended for Byleth anyway. He's just taking them a bit early, I guess. Oh, no reds. No reds. Please, not another 5-star. I want to save the 5 stars for... Oh! Well, I jinxed it, I guess. Dimitri number 3. Oh, sir. Why couldn't you just be Professor Byleth? The professor must come. He will be merged, but these extra Dimitris are just gonna get turned into no quarter fodder. I don't know why they're coming. They should be trying to stay out of the way, honestly. They should be running and hiding. Leave only the professor. Byleth. Byleth. There we go, 3 reds. Fury Man. The unfortunate thing about Dimitri as well, in addition to a lot of his fodder being very attack speed oriented, so not great fit for someone like Geralt, his fodder just also isn't very clean to transfer to other units. Like, attack speed prime just makes it very finicky, which is unfortunate. I really like it when I can get all the skills off of a unit, but Dimitri makes it very, very tricky. So, not a fan of that either. There we go, 3 reds, and this will also give us our 3rd spark. We will be taking Miss Yunaka. But first, let's grab these reds. Another Hana. She's starting to get very repetitive as well. There we go. That brings us to the 3rd spark. After these, oh, speaking of repetitive, why is everyone repeating except the one that I want to see make return visits? There they are. There they are. That's nice. Please be at plus attack or plus res. Plus def. Well, again, better than the other options we've gotten so far. Yeah, they don't have a res super asset, which is a little unfortunate. I wish they had that +4 on that. But they do have a super asset and attack, if I recall correctly. So attack and res are still the most valuable stats for them. I thought plus defense might be worth taking, but no. Attack and res is really the main things they want. And let's grab that free Yunaka. And here she is. Hiya Papaya, Miss Yunaka. There we go. And yeah, looking at her kit, I was thinking like this is like perfect for Spring Ash. He can grab like all of this very easily. Flared Sparrow's easy to grab. Assassin Strike, easy to grab. Fatal Smoke. I might need to dip into combat manuals to grab Fatal Smoke 3, but like all of this I can grab. And then he just maybe wants a new dagger, but I could give him the Arcane, but he's fine with his current one, I think, so yeah, I might just fodder all of this to him. But yeah, not a bad throw-in, even if, again, she's not our main target. We will still happily take her. However, she does have to, that's why we've got to fodder her. She has to pay for the insult she gave us with the takeover thing. She's been taking Faye's place, and she is spreading some nonsense. She sent stamina potions and arena medals. What am I supposed to do with those? She has to pay for that. That is almost as bad as putting coal in my stocking, which would still only be the third worst thing I've gotten this holiday, but it's still not great. Speaking of getting things for the holiday, I got myself a little present. I bought myself Xenoblade 3. I wrapped it up and I'm gonna give it to myself. That's just a special treat for me. Alright, 2 more reds. Come on, show us, Professor. No. Oh, all these hard-saved orbs. Another lapis. Okie dokie. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely looking like we aren't going to hit the fabled +10 this time around, but we will still pour as many orbs in as possible. If some of these random units on red, and these wheels actually gave me reds to begin with, if the Dimitris and all these units that were on red had landed on Byleth instead, maybe we'd be a bit closer, but unfortunately no. But still, gonna grab as many professors as possible. There we go, 3 reds. We could get back on track if we get 3 Byleths right here. Nope, no Festival Miracle this time, unfortunately. That's a lapis. And a fee. Well, I guess on the bright side is we're seeing a decent number of these lapis and fees who are more recent demotes, even if I don't particularly have any use for them. Likewise, don't have any use for Null. And another Bantu. Okay. And again, no reds. Oh, that's painful. Balthy. There were some people who thought Claude's Silhouette was Balthus, which would have been a little more interesting, but unfortunately, no. I wouldn't be surprised if Yuri shows up next year, though, potentially with some of the wolves as well. And a Soren is still not our professor. Wings of Mercy fodder. Ba ba ba. Yeah, sadly the pools are just so bloated at this point. There's a lot of stuff that isn't terribly useful. And another wheel with no reds, and another green flood, which is interesting. At least our meager pity is preserved this time. Dimitri did not show up again. Oh, he's coming back for round 2. No reds yet again. Oh, thank you, Frederick. We need to save the pity for the professor. The professor's pity party. That's what I'm going to have for my orbs after this is done. More Aether fodder. Again, I really was needing to stock up on that. I don't pull red that often, and when I do, I very rarely pull Kroms, so he really is one of the more useful pulls that I can be getting here. Well, no reds. I guess we'll go colorless on this wheel. Getting a second Yunaka would make giving her to Ash a bit easier. Oh, and here she is. I still would have preferred to save the pity for Byleth, but you know, we'll take it. Plus attack is probably very good for her, so we'll take that, even if, again, just not ideal. I'm not getting these red orbs for the professor, and it's painful. Yeah, this is not going as well as I was really hoping for it to go. It hasn't gone the worst it could go, but it's not amazing. Byleth, I'm so dedicated to you. Why are you not returning that that dedication? Oh, Fallen Lilith. That was spooky. I was like, what is this? I was so confused for a split second. Does she have anything that I particularly need? She has Speed Smoke 4, which could be nice. Dive Bomb, Attack Speed Catch. Yeah, not bad stuff, but not anything that I can immediately think of where I would want to put it off the top of my head. Maybe Sethith would want the Catch and Speed Smoke, but eh. Alright, Focus Charge back at max. We need to see Byleth. We don't need Dimitri to steal the Focus Charge. Or any of the others either, for that matter. Professor, please appear before us, professors. No. Kamui is not a professor. Selena, also not my professor. She's shown up a decent number of times. I don't particularly need the reposition fodder, but I like her more than a lot of the other characters we've been seeing, so it's fine, I guess. If we can't have Crom, her and Sunboy Morgie are at least friendly faces. And Ogma, it's not super useful. Oh, there we go. Another professor, finally. Again, hoping to see that plus attack or plus res. There we go, plus attack. So now we can Ascendant Fleuret the plus res, and they will have their ideal stat line, so that is fantastic. Takes care of that. So now all that we're missing is the merges. Ooh. Alright. I really was hoping to be a bit closer to the plus 10 at this point, but no luck, unfortunately. We are at plus 5, which was the bare minimum I wanted to see, so that's nice at least, but really was hoping to be more like a plus 7 or plus 8 at this point for how many orbs we've spent, but oh, didn't mean to spend more. Oops. I guess we'll grab this second green. Didn't mean to do that. I hate that it won't let you back out after you do that. Still just a terrible, terrible thing. Alright, back out. Let's try for another red. There we go, 2 reds. Slightly better. Yeah, we'll probably need to wait for reruns. Oh! There we go. Plus 6, if I remember correctly. There they are. Oh, professors, why are you being so rude? Again with the plus speed. Any other Byleth, I'd be so excited to see plus speed. Here, doesn't really matter since we do have the plus attack now, but it's still a little sad that they keep showing up as plus speed. But yeah, probably have to, well, there's 20 days left in the banner, so I may do a second session after that, and then on rerun for double special heroes, pull for more. Oh, gray. Not super useful, but I guess we will take him. But yeah, so yeah, we'll probably have to try for extra copies on future banners, but we'll get as close as we can on this one. Perhaps a miracle could still occur. Well, not with wheels like that, thanks. Bad. But yes, this is not actually going to be the last video of the year, but this is the last big summoning session. And then we have a few things like the Legendary Camilla battle and then the Fae freebies, and then we will be moving into next year, which I'm very excited for next year. I've got some cool stuff planned. You guys won't actually have to wait all that long for it either. And we have a Brave Alm, I think. Yes, Brave Alm. So we got Brave and regular Alm. on this banner, so that's nifty. Would have been a lot more nifty if both of them had been Byleths. We'd be almost done if that were the case. But unfortunately, no. The almond will not help us. We're looking for chestnuts, not almonds. And that brings us to the last spark. We grab the Empress herself, Edelgard. There she is. Very nice outfit. And funny enough, a lot of people were struggling with Byleth in the story maps and the chain challenges, but Edelgard was the main issue for me. I mean, it was mostly Edelgard because she was backed up with Byleth, so that you couldn't snipe her first. But she herself was the main unit that was causing trouble for me. She hits very hard. Yeah, her fodder isn't the most amazing stuff, but Devra's Ploy and Tac Def Prime are both good. But I'm mostly looking at this Armored Blaze. That could be nifty for Dedue. Yeah, that'd be nice for Dedue potentially. Who, again, I would have loved to see on as a Grail unit on this banner, but alas. But yeah, no more sparks. We'll still keep going though. Try and bring those professors home. And again, if you could just redeem the same character multiple times, that would make this even better. This would just be pretty much done, actually. I think we'd be pretty close to finishing if we could just take multiple Byleths. And it's not like we'd still be missing Yunaka and Dimitri anyway. We got them off of pulls normally, so we'd still have them for the fodder potential. Multiple Byleths would just be so much more helpful. These guys, not so much. Ray and Kata, not doing anything for us. Not even an Aether. Oh, didn't mean to press that. I hate that. It's so easy to accidentally press that when you're trying to just go. Well, Saizo ate my orbs, but at least he didn't eat my pity. Not that there's much there. Alright, 2 reds. Yeah, I feel like this has just been really unfortunate in regards to the number of red orbs we've gotten. We've gotten a lot of wheels without any, and then a lot of wheels were with just like 1 or 2. Really needed a lot more red flood. But no luck, unfortunately. That is a Young Tiki. Is that my first copy of original Young Tiki? That might be, actually. Yes. We're on book 8, and we finally have original Young Tiki, which I think completes all the characters that had the special animations back when the game launched. That's, nifty? I don't know if that's a good thing. It's interesting that it took that long, but a very unhelpful collection of units, but the collection is complete, I suppose. I can't believe it took that long for her to show up. Oh wow, 2 back-to-back wheels with no red. Again, see, just no reds, no reds. Hasn't been super lucky this time around, unfortunately. I really must have been on the naughty list. What we need is just... Oh, there they are. We need more of that. We need a wheel with just 2 Byleths at once. We need that to happen twice. Oh, there's the plus res. So now I could take the original base attack one or the plus res one and just flurry the other one, but doesn't really matter which one I go with, but it's cool either way. Oh, and Kent, who has been stalking me throughout all of this. Again, I know the term is Christmas Cavalier, but that doesn't mean you guys need to show up this time. Also, I think it's really interesting they upped the number of sparks to 4, and I just happened to have enough to actually do that. It's like I did the math actually, and even at the absolute worst luck where I had to pull just 1 orb on every single wheel, I would have still had enough to spark all of them and still have orbs left over. Which, to be fair, that's more or less what this luck has been most of the time. Mostly just one orb and then bounce. Sometimes we get 2 or 3 orbs, but overall hasn't been exactly stellar. Yep, there it is. Just one. Just one. Come on. Just 1 Byleth. No. Aether Fodder. Again, really helpful, actually. Alright. I think we just need 3 more. Which our luck is looking slightly up, but getting all 3 in just 200 orbs is still pretty unlikely. Oh, Professor, let us close out the year together. Appear before us. No. Sophia, I'm sure you're cool, but you're not who I want to spend the end of the year with. Now we just need 2 more Byleths right here, and then we'll be on pace. No. No, Laszlo is not it. Oh, who is this? I really don't recognize this one. Oh, Igreen. Okay. Yeah, I've summoned her before, but I did not recognize that silhouette. Pulse Smoke, Special Spiral, Life and Death 4. Yeah, kind of a weird combination. I'm not sure who would really want all of that, but, you know, just not terrible, just also not who I wanted to see. Oh my goodness. Is this like the record for the least red orbs to ever show up? I swear, red is like always there. It's always present. Dude. Dude. Oh, what is this? What is this? Big sis. Save me, big sis. Big sis, save me. Oh, man. I'm excited for her legendary. If this wasn't draining all my orbs, I'd actually probably summon for her. But I think she understands. She knows I love her, and her special skill is Spoiled Rotten. She would absolutely advocate for and respect me spoiling Byleth by just giving him all these merges. She would be there cheering for me, so I'll do you proud, big sis. She understands. She knows I can pull her on rerun. It's fine. Yeah, she'll rerun more frequently than Byleth, so just gotta prioritize. Prioritize for the professor. Boo. Come on, no. Still no reds. No reds. There we go, two. Two Byleths right here, please. No. Unfortunate. FEH has shown up a scary number of times. The green-haired menaces. Those were red orbs, but they were actually secretly green all along. Drog. He does not help us at all. Not the red armor that I'm looking to see. Oh, Byleth, as the winter envoys, you're supposed to spread cheer, and I would be much more cheerful if you would just show up 3 more times. It's all I ask. No. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really think we might have pulled it off if all these wheels that didn't have red orbs were just like not there. There are so many wheels we had with no red orbs. Just an absurd number. Three reds. There we go. Just 3 Byleths right here. Not happening. Absolutely not happening, but I could dream, right? A festival miracle could have appeared for us. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Oh, double sell-off. Nifty, but not particularly helpful. And we are now down to the last 100. Cause I still believe in miracles, I swear I've seen a few. I believe in second chances, and that's why I believe in you. Oh, Professor. Please show up. No, not more fees. She's so plentiful. Meanwhile, I still don't have 10 Rickens. He was over a year ago. Another sell-off, wow. Oh my goodness. It's such an absurd number of wheels with no reds. And a stall. That is surprisingly, I think, our first copy of him. In 1,000 orbs, one stall is all that stands between Asker and destruction. I think we've also only seen like one Corrin too. Also kind of funny. Dang, we're up to 450. Scary. And we lose the very nice number of orbs. Very sad. Would be slightly less sad if this was a Byleth. No. Not a Byleth. And Erica. And another sell-off. And closing out this session, we're down to the last 50 orbs. I probably won't go all the way down to exactly 0 just because I don't want to run into a wheel that has 5 reds and I can't pull them all. But we'll go as close as possible. If we dip below like 20 or so, I'll probably call it. Although, with these wheels, I probably could go all the way down to 50 with just constantly getting wheels with 1 or 0 reds like that. Exactly like that. These have been some very cursed wheels. Jeez. Titania, you have brilliant red hair, but that does not count as a red that I wanted to pull. Thank you. Come on, 2 Byleths. No. Ban. Ban, go find more orbs. Go find more orbs. Oh my. That's the worst part. So many of these probably could have been Byleths if there were actually red orbs. We just got no red orbs. Alina. We're at 5% now. Fantastic. And a Sunboy Morgie. Alright, as tempting as it is to keep going, I am going to call it. I don't want to open this wheel and get 5 red orbs and not be able to grab all 5. So we will end things here with so many orbs spent. Just way too many orbs. No luck on getting the +10 Byleth, unfortunately. But actually, we're not that far off. We're just missing 3 copies, so realistically, I might actually be able to, with some luck, collect the rest of the orbs before the banner ends, and maybe get him there without having to dip into double special heroes or legendary mythic reruns. That would be ideal, but at the end of the day, even if it wasn't perfect, having +7, really not too bad. So yeah, getting up to +7 really isn't that bad. We'll go ahead and merge these up real quick. Even though it was kind of painful, and it definitely could have been better, realistically, the luck wasn't that terrible for the most part, excluding one obvious exception. And, yeah, even if I wasn't necessarily at the top of the nice list, I was maybe still on it. Oh, Professor. I really wish we could have just brought home all of the copies of them, but for now, this is still very acceptable, and hopefully we'll be able to grab those last 3 missing copies. But until then, we still have a lovely +7 Professor Duo to spend the holidays with. This was a special gift to myself, and I will also give them some special gifts to brighten their day and hopefully entice them to show up next time. There we go. +7, both their traits and their dragon flowers all ready to go. Just missing those last 3 merges. So yeah. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, joining me for this roller coaster of a summoning session. And yeah, best of luck to you guys on your summons, whether they be on this banner or any of the other current or upcoming ones. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and the Professors signing out. Happy holidays!